Who was that? Thank you, Tiny Purple Bear. Yeah, I might have to pull my VOD up for this. Okay. I think I'll go to the first thing and then use the VOD to get the others. Yo, it's still going. Holy crap. Alright, well, I marked the first one right there, so I'll head toward that. Okay, so I am pulling up the VOD on my other monitor. So next is Raw Seer Magic. Okay, Seer Magic was that. Let's see. Okay. Next is Inquest Magitech. Okay, Inquest Magitech is over here. Who is that? Medax. Thank you for the prime. The primes are a huge help, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Kuda's got big plans, you know. The whole world is gonna learn to fear us.
Yo, I'm right here.
I don't need them to fear us. I'm here to do important research, work that will one day help all of Tyria. I'm only here because the director offered me a way to get around all the red tape of Ratasoon.
Be careful who you say that to. Kuda doesn't care.
Keep an eye out for the otter pet. Yeah.
Well then, it's fortunate that Kuda's not in charge.
How do? Oh, it's like way down there. It's like underground or something. Hang on, I'm DMing Lady Luck. The golden scam train. Oh. Okay. How? All right, there's
Translating the
a
forge
cave
manual
or
was the
something.
easy part. Not displeasing Kuda, on the other hand.
There. Okay. Next is chunk of saltpeter. Hey, thanks. Oh, oh. Okay. Saltpeter was like... I think it was over here, and I think the map showed it briefly, but then hid it again because I've not actually been over there yet. What the heck? That looks like a boss from Expedition 33. What's it getting for the locations? My own stream from a few minutes ago paused on my other monitor. They showed all the locations, but really rapidly. Well, rapidly for like versus writing them down. So I'm just using the VOD. Oh, it does a mining animation. That's a nice touch.
Sisu_the_water_dragon gifted a tier 1 sub to Flashy Flu. They have given 27 gift subs in the channel.
This one's over here. Sisu, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate you. I don't think they really randomized the large medium mirror chest. I memorized it. Maverick, I'll shoot him a message and say that you request more random. The player base wants to have no idea where they will be next.
We've collected one heck of a bounty. Gonna get this back to base soon, so bring me anything you've got.
Shard of Alum Crystal. Here. Do we have new masteries? Yes. Yeah, there's 2 new ones. Okay, got that. Next is Pyrite Crystal. Just here. Very cool map. Yeah, the map's quite pretty. I think it's very interesting. The seer tech and the buildings look pretty cool too. Because they absolutely could have reused animations that they've used 1,000 times before, but they made a bunch of new stuff. It looks nice. Open. Have you seen the otter yet? I have not seen it yet, no. Wait, what? I just got Relic of Watch? What did I do to earn this? Okay. Explored Eternity's Garden. Okay. Next is crude oil. In the Moth March. There.
Commander, good, you're here. Isgarn and I are coordinating alliance.
Don't mind me, just came for the free stuff.
Oh god, no! No! Okay. Thank you, Black Dragon Roku. Next is that thing.
Commander, a word, please, when you have a moment.
Alchemy, you were fast. That's just about everything. Forward any remaining text to me, if you please.
Alright, got the portable hourglass. Rudimentary power cell. There's a waypoint over there, too. How's it going? How's it going? We are gathering components so Connaught can make a big bomb. Which is always fun. I was wondering if it was solid.
Inquest won't be sneaking into the forge now. It's a relief this area is safe.
Sheet of metal. Here.
Wayfinder! The ruins are crumbling. Could compromise our ability to gather information. Or hurt them. Can you help?
Underwater tunnel. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's a tunnel on the inside. Thanks. There it is. Greetings from Turkey, eh? Hello from the colonies. Leather strap. Infiltration improvisation complete. Speak to Ward Scholar Jaina at the outpost in the Deepwood about Sydney's curse. I turned invisible.
Greetings, Wayfinder. Minna said Iskarin might send you to our little outpost here. How can I help?
I'm hunting down a scroll, written by Sidony.
Iskarin's curse, yes? So he thinks they can reverse it then. We found several of Sidony's journals inside the temple. They're mostly personal thoughts, but he does mention a nearby garden where he went to meditate when he was troubled.
As good a lead as any. I'll check it out. Thanks, Scholar.
Okay. Do we have to cure his garden? Do you have something like some kind of beef with him? Or is it just like you don't like him? So you want him to suffer? That's pretty mean.
Ah, my head.
Jungle scroll. Sidney's Journal 2. After much deliberation and discussion carried out in secret, the vote related to how our people should handle the matter of his garden's transgressions was tied. Especially fitting, then, that the final tally fell to me, and I had the pleasure and perhaps the ignominy of sealing his fate. I do not believe that I could ever forget, much less forgive, the thoughtless actions of his garden in diluting our power so that it might be shared with those of the common species. I am preparing to meet him shortly to inform him of the verdict, and I long to see the fool's face when the reality of the consequences for his impudence sets in. Once I've informed him, I intend to go to the Shadow Stone at the heart of the Spire of Exaltation to consecrate the rite and protect what we have built for ourselves. Okay. Dude, this scroll has been sitting here for thousands of years. On this day, the mantle of leadership weighs heavy on my shoulders. For the benefit of those who count themselves our allies, yet do not speak with seer tongue, I am writing these journals in the common language of Tyria. Heed these words with prudence. One of our number, Isgarin, has revealed himself a danger to the sanctuary that our people have established here on Castora. The details of his crimes are not for this missive, but let it suffice here to say that a council of the wisest and eldest of our kind has met, and my proposal for sanctions upon him has been upheld. From this day forward, the Seer Isgarin is to be exiled. The precise method for this punitive measure will be debated over the coming days. In the meantime, I have retired to my garden to think and to write these pages, which I shall leave behind to the judgment of those who come after. I am ensorceling these scrolls with a simple but powerful spell that will preserve them for eons. Okay, thank you. We've got one line of BS at the end that explains why the scroll is still sitting there 1,000 years later. I dig it. Okay. When is the giveaway happening? Next one will not be for a while. We just gave out 8 gem codes a little while ago. Why then do I leave behind... Oh, this is volume 4. I missed volume 3. Why then do I leave behind these pages detailing the banishment of our former compatriot? Why detail the very curse that would, if one were to find and counter the spell, nullify the transaction that cost Isgarin so dearly? The truth, dear reader, is this. My people are not without humility. Our wisdom and our guidance are prone to fallacy. As I was taken by anger, I knew that it was entirely possible that, even in his exile, Isgarin could outlast the many perils of this world and survive us all. After all, I know him better than any. there was a version of our society where he would have been risen to Doyen. In that case, what good... Oh, Doyen is some kind of title? The new relic... There's a new relic of Doyen. In that case, what good is our judgment if we have to all dissolve to dust? If you're reading this and you have made common cause with him, then perhaps we must face the reality that his way was in fact the correct path. If he has lived long and well enough to inspire those he gathers to ally with him and to become his friend, to risk all on his behalf, and return to this sacred place in search of a way to unravel our curse, perhaps he has earned such a stay. You who would call Isgarden friend, you will be the ones who truly seal his fate. You should have enough information from these pages to know what to do. I only ask you to choose wisely. We're missing one more scroll, chat. Oh, there. The pages haven't said his crimes. His crimes was he made the wizards. He gave seer magic to mortals. And they were not cool with that. So every wizard, like, Zoja now, and all the others, those were his crimes. It is done. Isgarin has been exiled, and the curse has been laid. Scudo, Falta, Santuro. Those words are only the beginning. However, I have since spent the past hours weaving a thread around our island, tying it to a lengthlier curse, and binding it to the shadow stone at the heart of the spire. A curse that will not merely break, but will become concentrated at the focal point of our most sacred of sites. Isgarin may in his arrogance attempt to return to Castora someday to test his mettle against the cursed, and I must be prepared for the attempt. Thus, I have connected this curse to the very land itself, so that on the chance that Isgarin sets his sights upon our island once more, it will drain his very life essence from his corporeal form. More so as he approaches the source. Oh. The only means for him is to end the curse is the very thing that would end his life. Dark? So he's not just, like, weakened, it's, like, killing him. And it's killing him faster the closer he gets. Dude, I'm, like... This thing is, like, stacking confusion on me. My wife got me a refill. Let me see if I can drink this yet. Nope, that's mugging hot. Where? Do I need to go back inside the structure? Did Zoja lose her memories? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you talk to her after she does it, and she, like... She's like, sorry, have we met before? Like, she's like that kind of vibe. She doesn't really know you now.
Jaina, I've a scroll that might be what we're looking for. Near an enchanted tree inside a secret room in the temple. I'm focused on gathering components for Canuck. Can you pick this up?
I'll have someone from my team head over right away.
Thank you, Wayfinder.
Canuck, I've gathered everything on your list. I think I see where this is going. Are you certain?
The clock is ticking, Commander. Meet me at the forge.
Headed there now. This had better work.
I like how he said this is a secret room, and there's a massive hallway that leads here. The door wasn't even closed.
Commander, need some help sorting through the rubble for relics. You free?
Yeah, I ain't doing that, bro. Not right now. Bram has better hair than his Garn. Are we including Bram after his depression time skip when he had like a himbo beard? Hang on. I want to put something in the Nox box. Give me a second. I'm sure a bunch of people are going to Google this in the future. Infiltration, improvisation, achievement. Use the footage of me talking to the scout, plus the footage of me picking up the items to make a quick guide on all of these item locations. Make sure it is clear to see where each one is, both on the map and also in person. Don't need me to talk for this one, just have some text at the beginning that this is a quick guide for nutrition improvisation. And then jump right to it. Alright, boom. Nox include the shut up, Durandal.
Welcome, Artificer.
Okay. Also include unwrapping of cough drops. I've had no cough drops today. I have some cheesy peanut butter crackers, which the green screen is not liking. They're not green, they're orange. But I need sustenance.
Found everything?
I think so. But what is all this for?
More than one thing I've been after has been behind a barrier, so I've built a few devices in my day to get past them. This will operate on a similar principle, but we'll need to scale the payload up, significantly. Luckily, the forge here should be just the yield enhancer we need.
You're gonna make a bomb and then give oomph to the bomb?
I've written out some instructions for you to follow while I work on the more
Sonic, get off the
delicate
table.
Components. This is a very precise device, so make sure you follow the steps exactly. There's also a tome there about how this forge actually works. Hopefully that helps as well.
What? You have instruction. Wait, you have experience making bombs. Why aren't you doing this?
All right, now to just carefully tamp down the powder.
Commander, the following steps must be completed in order and with the utmost care and precision. Then you do it! There is some amount of danger if we do not proceed with caution and handle each item appropriately. We wouldn't want to scald that pretty face of yours, and by scald I imply uncertain death. First, take the sample of pyrite and break it down to a fine powder using the metalworking station's hammering function.